Hello citizens and welcome back. This is our match preview for Red Bull Leipzig versus Man City in the Champions League, and it's a huge game, so make sure to hit the like button, hit subscribe as well. Let's jump into it. So Red Bull Leipzig, look, we've got a good record against German teams and against this team as well, and we know Harden loves a goal against them as well. And we started our Champions League campaign, of course, with a win. We made it look a lot more difficult than it should have been. That's been the story of our last few weeks. You know, we've struggled to finish our chances. We've struggled to put the ball in the back of the net, and the few chances we've given away, we've conceded from. And that has to change, and it has to change starting from this match as well, because going into the weekend, we've got Arsenal at the Emirates, so we can't really afford to not be on our game. So this is the one chance we have of just fixing a few things, getting back into form, and hopefully getting a few players out there who are going to play over the weekend and getting them banging goals in, or, you know, back to their best or as close to as possible. So in this game, I expect Pep to go strong. I don't think he's going to rest players ahead of the weekend. I think he knows in the last couple of weeks we've seen players like Haaland, you know, he's off his game. A couple of the defenders as well, like Ake, maybe Diaz isn't fully on it. You know, I think also Doku could get a bit of game time too. Grealish is going to need it. And we've got players coming back from injury like Stones and like Bernardo Silva that's going to massively help us going into the next few weeks or after the international break. And getting them back is absolutely huge. Whether they see minutes in this game, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what Pep decides. But look, this is a big game, and not just because another 3 points means that we're going to be, you know, going to have a massive advantage going into the Champions League group stages in the next couple of months. But like I said, it's a huge chance for us to get back on track and get to winning ways, because the last couple of games, or the last 3 or 4, to be honest with you, I think have been pretty poor. You look at the Newcastle game, we never looked like scoring in the second half. You look at the Wolves game, we never looked like scoring through the whole 90 minutes. If it was for a fantastic free kick from Alvarez, we wouldn't have scored. I don't think we would have scored in another 90 minutes of game time there. So, yeah. What else do we need to do? We need to show up our defence. I'd like a clean sheet in this one. It'd be tough to do at their ground, but we're capable of doing it, of course. We're the holders of the Champions League trophy. So we are capable of going out there and winning. They're going to give it everything they've got. They're going to know that we're not on form. So it's going to be a big challenge for the players. Whoever Pep puts in that starting 11, it's a huge challenge. For me, where would I start? That central midfield, tell you what, it's an absolute mess against Wolves. I don't think it worked. I don't think Nunes, Alvarez, Kovacic worked. I think Pep's experiment ahead of the Arsenal game, well, that's a bed. Needs changes. Whether Phillips comes back in, I don't see him being the answer in this one. He does need game time, but I don't see him playing. Nunes, I don't think he was at all good against Wolves. I think he looked nervous. I think he looks a little bit scared. So I'll be very surprised if he plays in this one. But then again, who have we got left? If Bernardo does start, great. He goes into the middle. Kovacic is going to go in the middle with him. But it's that CDM role who goes in there. Ideally, I think Pep's going to want Stones there for the Arsenal game. But whether he's ready for that, probably not. So it's going to be interesting to see who Pep plays, because I think whoever he starts in this game is who starts in London on the weekend. I think it's going to be a big reveal for us who's in the starting 11, and I'll be very surprised if I see Nunes in there. Now I see Phillips in there. So yeah, big opportunity. I do expect to see Haaland start in this one as well. Many would say maybe he needs a rest, maybe he needs to be taken out of the team because he's not finishing in chances, which he isn't. He didn't get a single chance or look in against Wolves. But yeah, he's been off it. He's not been putting his chances away. He's been scoring, of course. That's what he'll do, but he'll get like 10, 15 chances a game, so he's bound to score at least one. But I think he needs to get a couple of goals in this one, and if he can get a hat-trick, boost that confidence, boost that form, get his shooting boots on, great. That's it. That's a match preview. Look, it's one of those games where anything can happen. Are we going to be on it? Are we going to be off it? We won't know until we start the game. But I'm excited to watch it. I think it'd be a better game than the Wolves. At least I hope it's better than the Wolves game, because I think Red Bull Leipzig are going to go at us. I don't think they'll sit back and hit us on the counter. I think they'll see we're a little bit vulnerable, and it's a great chance for them to get revenge for last season. And for the other seasons, we've smashed them as well. So yeah, be a good game. And make sure to join me for the watch along for the game as well. I'll be doing that unless I'm sick. My housemate has COVID. I mean, who gets COVID in 2023? Apparently my housemate does. So as long as I'm not ill with that, I'll be doing a watch along. So keep an eye out. And thanks very much for liking the video if you have. If you haven't, make sure to like it. Hit subscribe as well if you haven't already. Thanks for watching. As always, really appreciate it. And see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.